Good afternoon, North Chicago. Welcome to the second annual Those Who Excel Awards with special rules and precautions for the global pandemic. We've got our hand sanitizer here on the podium. We've got our Clorox wipes here on the podium. And as you can see, the cabinet is socially distanced throughout our auditorium here at North Chicago High School. So this live broadcast, we could not miss it. We had to do it today. We had to be here with you. And so let's start in true North Chicago fashion with roll call. Representing Green Bay Early Childhood Center, Dave Collins. Yeah! Representing Forrestal Elementary School, Mrs. Yesenia Sanchez. Woo! Representing Alexander Elementary School, Gregory Volan. Woohoo! Representing HAK, Oscar Hawthorne. Give me 3. Representing IMSA, John Price. Yes, IMSA. Representing the high school, Kim Andes. There's a little bit of English, a little sound in it. Don't let that distract you. And roll call for the district office. I think this is the first and probably the only time in history that the district office will win roll call at an event in North Chicago. And that's quite contrary to the rules of our Those Who Excel event. District office staff is not eligible to win, although some leadership were nominated, but district office staff and principals are not eligible to win today. This is really for our school-based staff, our teachers, our paraprofessionals to celebrate the work that happens in our schools every day. The purpose of this event is to celebrate a year's worth of work in our classrooms supporting our children in North Chicago. That's the rule. And that supports and reemphasizes our belief and our strategy that the district office surrounds and supports schools. Our work is about supporting the work that happens in the schools, and that's what we're here to celebrate today. So the rule is district office staff can't win, but I'm a superintendent. Every once in a while, I get to break the rules. I'd like to break the rules today to make one special recognition. As you know, as you may know, it's a tradition in the military community to make and to give challenge coins. At the beginning of this crisis, on March 13th, I received some very bad news about the loss of my uncle, and I immediately left him to go to that funeral. Deputy Superintendent, my friend, Oscar Hawthorne, took over and led the school district during the first few days of this pandemic, and did so with excellence and with grace and with expertise. Allowed me to focus completely on my family while we came into this time of unprecedented crisis. And in those opening days, every decision was right. The tone was just right and really set us on the course to deal with and confront this crisis. So Oscar, I had these challenge coins made just a couple of months ago. Oscar, I'd like to give you one of the very first of the North Chicago Superintendent Challenge coins. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Yeah. Virtual hug. Usually there's a handshake, but we're being socially distanced. Thank you, Oscar. And every winner of an award today, every recipient of a Those Who Excel award will also receive a challenge coin from me at our earliest opportunity. I want to thank a few people for making today possible. First of all, our tech crew, Ron Port behind the camera. Turn it around, Ron, and show yourself. No, he's not going to do that. Dave, thanks for all your support getting this together. Our tech and facilities crews for getting the auditorium ready for the first time in several months. And I'd also like to thank our selection committee, Kathy Haberkamp, Jennifer Pahente, Amelia Cordova, winners of the Those Who Excel Award from last year, reviewed nominations and made recommendations for our winners today. And our winners today will join that esteemed group next year. So thank you to everyone who helped make today possible. And let's get started. It's my privilege to welcome to the stage Miss Kimberly Andes, who will start our Service Pin Awards. Nope, it's going to be Oscar Hawthorne, who will come to the stage and get us started. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is truly an honor to be here today and to recognize staff who have contributed to the North Chicago community, who have supported our students and most importantly have supported us throughout the years as staff. And so we want to recognize your service. For the names that we're going to read off, we have recognition for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, and 25 years of service. We will send your service pins to you via U.S. mail. So let's begin with Mr. Greg Bowen, our Director of Finance Operations, who will recognize those staff who have earned 5 years of service in District 187.
Thank you, Oscar. All right, the staff members who have served the district for 5 years are Greg Baramis, teacher at the high school, Kendall Blake Badowski, teacher at Neal, Brooke DeRose, teacher at AJK, Allison Earl, teacher at Forrestal, Dawn Filitro, health aide at Green Bay, Julia Forgash, teacher at the high school, Kyle Greenberg, teacher at AJK, Maria Guzman, teacher at Alexander, Chad Hager, teacher at the high school, Emmanuel Hanna, paraprofessional at the high school, Mary Jaffe, teacher at the high school, Sandra Kerrigan, paraprofessional at the high school, Veronica Leon, multilingual department secretary, Idalia Medina, teacher at Green Bay, Brendan Murphy, teacher at Neal, Lauren Nedza, teacher at Alexander, Jennifer Pahente, instructional coach, Michael Parker, teacher at the high school, Valerie Pogue, teacher at Neal, Laura Rosenkrantz, teacher at Forrestal, Stacy Samuels, teacher at AJK, Susan Schultz, teacher at Green Bay, Eduardo Tamayo, teacher at Alexander, Judith Tresnowski, teacher at the high school, Nicole Turner, instructional coach, Kevin Tyner, teacher at Forrestal, Victoria Vargo, teacher at AJK, and Veronica Zaldivar, paraprofessional at Green Bay. Thank you all for your service to the district. I'm not sure who. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Boland. Next, we'll recognize those that have achieved 10 years of service in District 187. They will be introduced by Kim Andes, our Director of Human Resources.
For 10 years of service, we'll start with Bint Bayandar, Building Secretary, AJK, Erica May, Special Education Administrative Assistant for the entire district, April Rushford, Accounts Payable Specialist for the district, Tammy Thompson, Secretary of the Guidance Office at North Chicago Community High School, Inez Mitchell, Principal at Forrestal, and Stacy Walkington, Health Assistant at Forrestal. Congratulations and thank you for your 10 years of service.
Now for 15 years of service, they will be introduced. Those names will be introduced by Yesenia Sanchez, Chief Academic Officer.
afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to recognize those who have been with us for 15 years. Nathaniel Kennard, ROTC instructor at North Chicago Community High School. David Lane, teacher at Neal Math and Science Academy. Linda Sharkin, reading specialist at Alexander. Jeanette Hawk-Nobles, paraprofessional at AJK. Susan Bauman, assistant principal at Green Bay Early Childhood Center. Denise DeValerio, teacher at Alexander Elementary. And Susan Oglesby, food service manager at our district office. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanchez. I have the honor of recognizing those who have earned 20 years of service and 25 years of service in our district. First, the list of those earning 20 years of service. Araceli Bahena, paraprofessional, Green Bay. Rosie Gallegos, paraprofessional, A.J. Katzenmeyer. Michael Grenda, principal, A.J. Katzenmeyer. Jeffrey Hollenstein, teacher, North Chicago Community High School. Gail Hoskins Swilly, paraprofessional, Green Bay. Latina Mae Dotson, speech-language therapist, district. Maria May, teacher, Forrestal. Dante McCarthy, paraprofessional, Green Bay. Stacy McNeely, social worker, A.J. Katzenmeyer. Richard Morley, social worker, North Chicago Community High School. Elisa Ramirez, paraprofessional, Forrestal. Linda Reitweiser, teacher, A.J. Katzenmeyer. Angelique Robinson, assistant principal, Neal Math and Science Academy. Todd Roth, teacher, Neal Math and Science Academy. Jakara Smith, paraprofessional, Green Bay. And Charlene Wolf, teacher, Forrestal. That concludes our list of those who have earned 20 years of service. Next, we have those who have earned 25 years of service in the district. Nori Caraballo, teacher, Forrestal. Candace Ferguson, music teacher, A.J. Katzenmeyer. Dorothy Ferguson, paraprofessional, Neal Math and Science Academy. Mildred Harris, paraprofessional, Alexander. Lynn Jeffries, teacher on special assignment, district. Julie Laskowski, teacher, Forrestal. And Julie Trice, teacher at Green Bay. Congratulations, and once again, thank you for your service to our students and to our community, to all of those being recognized. Congratulations.
I have the honor of presenting the first award of the afternoon, the Rookie of the Year Award. The Rookie of the Year winner was nominated for this and 2 other Those Who Excel awards. Here are some of the words from those nominations. She is a cheerleader for students and teachers. She hit the ground running, managing groups, supporting in times of crisis, and sharing tips with teachers. Since day one, she has been flexible and eager to help out in any way she can. She's developed positive relationships with parents of students. She serves as a fantastic sounding board, and I can't imagine our Alexander team without her. The winner of the Rookie of the Year Award is social worker at Alexander, Miss Kirsten Brown, sorry. Congratulations, Kirsten. Your work at Alexander has been impactful, and your contributions this year have been invaluable, as they have led to a thriving climate and culture at Alexander. Congratulations. And here's the award.
Hardware.
I have the honor of naming the winner of the Teamwork High Five Award. With all the amazing teamwork that goes on within the district, it was hard to narrow down the nominations. However, one team has really shaken things up and produced amazing results. A few words that were said about them is the team has led to never before seen success for freshmen at the high school We have seen freshmen on track rates increase from the upper 60s to 97% this year. This is thanks to the time and dedication of this special team of educators and to their work as a team. They have changed the direction of the high school and have a great time doing it. If they were here, they would be rowdy. The freshman success team.
Hey! You got it! Hey! Woo!
Now I have the honor to present Kim's Wooden Bell for Retirees Award. This year, Renee Huey will be retiring from the district. She started with the district in 1989. I believe I was around 6 months old at that time. Renee has handled all the duplication, printing, and mailings for the district after 31 years of service. She is going to get all the relaxation she deserves. She has always answered emails, phone calls, and knocks on the door, no matter when it is, except for my call this morning. You may be asking yourself how many copies Renee produces in a year. To my surprise, that printer runs 1.7 million pages through it per year. That's over 52 million pages printed since she started here. From the bottom of our hearts, we're going to miss you. Best wishes to your retirement. Feel free to call and visit when you get bored playing around.
Thank you, Larry.
I have the honor of awarding the Sixth Man Award. The Sixth Man Award is given for outstanding service provided by one of the district's contract employees. This year's award goes to Mark Doobie, the lead technician through HTML Global. We are recognizing him for the outstanding job he has done in supporting the district's technology. Mark has gone above and beyond to make sure that everyone's technology needs are being met. One of his nominators said, and there was more than one, said he saved the college decision day live stream by being in the building and presenting for the team. When you need help, Mark is available at a moment's notice. Response times for support tickets are at an all-time low. And in giving this award to Mark, we are recognizing the entire technology support team for their excellent work. But Mark stands out for his leadership, dedication, commitment, and overall sacrifice to make sure that the district technology's needs are being met. Congratulations, Mark.
Hey, Mark! Woo!
John Price will come to the next to the student champion.
Thank you, Greg. We give a Student Champion Award every year to celebrate one staff member who is focused on building relationships with every student in his or her class. We know and we believe that relationships are at the heart of what we do, and I think the past 8 weeks have taught us that like no other time in our history. The nomination for our winner today, the written nomination, said in part, quote, I've had the pleasure of working with this teacher for 6 years. She never ceases to amaze me with her ideas and dedication to her students. She is also a great team leader. She is always willing to lend out a helping hand. She deserves to be recognized. The selection committee agreed. It's my pleasure to recognize the 2020 Student Champion Award, which goes to Miss Maria May. Congratulations, Miss May. Today is the Louise Sanders Wonder Woman Award, which will be presented by Mrs. Yesenia Sanchez.
year's Wonder Woman Award is presented to an individual that is exceptionally dedicated, knowledgeable, skilled in their field, is a ferocious advocate on behalf of students and families, and inspires students of all backgrounds to learn and have the respect and admiration of all. This year's recipient has been described as someone who wears many hats in their position, serves as a mentor, collaborator, problem solver, co-facilitator, advocate, and friend. Someone who is always the voice of reason and will get any job done when given the task, and has built solid relationships with families, staff members, and community organizations. This year's recipient is always the go-to when we are in search of a community resource or to brainstorm a difficult situation. It is my distinct honor to present the Louise Sanders Wonder Woman Award to Mrs. Rochelle Kane, social worker at Neal Math and Science Academy. Social work has been described as the art of listening and the science of hope. Rochelle embodies the science of hope and the art of listening. She is a tribute to her profession. Rochelle, I am certain that Louise is smiling down on us today. Congratulations. Ta-da!
Well, I'd like to again thank everybody who helped make today possible, and I'd like to thank all of you, our teachers and staff, for all of the nominations. We received over 100 nominations for staff members in the district today. And while today all who won are incredibly deserving, not all who are deserving were able to win today. And that's one reason why, for example, we share the names of everyone who's been nominated, not just those who've been selected to win for this year. But this fundamentally is not a competition, it is a celebration. And as a celebration, it is symbolic. Symbolic of all of the fantastic work completed in our district for our kids this year. Symbolic of the excellence of our entire staff. And you can take this celebration a step farther. Who is your sixth man? Who is your Wonder Woman? Who is your student champion? Tell them. Tell them today. Tell them right now. Keep the celebration in District 187 going and send your own note of thanks and appreciation to a member of your team, a member of your faculty, someone who's made the biggest difference for you this year. Thank you again for joining us for this celebration today in our second annual Those Who Excel Awards. Thank you again to the cabinet team for all of your support here today. Ron, thank you. And we'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. God bless.